There's a lot of talk about red flags. But what about the green ones? In a world full of confusion, games, and mixed signals, it's easy to overlook the signs of a genuinely high-value woman. If you're serious about building something real, something lasting, then these are the 10 green flags you should never ignore. Because when you find a woman who has these traits, she's not just a good catch. She's marriage material. Let's dive in. 1. She respects you, even when you're not around. A woman's true character isn't revealed in candlelit moments or sweet texts. It shows in the conversations you don't hear. When she's with her friends, co-workers, or family, does she speak of you with pride? Or does she use you as the punchline? A high-value woman will protect your name in the spaces you'll never step foot in. Not because you told her to, but because she chooses to honor you. That's real respect. She doesn't gossip about your weaknesses for attention or throw your flaws under the bus for a cheap laugh. She uplifts you, even in your absence, because in her eyes, you're worth protecting. And behind closed doors, that same respect becomes emotional safety. You can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. You can be human and still feel like a king. This kind of woman doesn't just love you, she honors you. And that's rare. 2. She brings peace, not chaos. A high-value woman is a calm in the storm, not the storm itself. She doesn't thrive on drama, pick fights out of boredom, or play emotional games to keep you guessing. She values peace, stability, and mutual respect. She knows that a man with vision can't afford to be pulled off course by constant emotional turbulence. She respects your time, your goals, and your mental space. She adds to your clarity, not your confusion. When life gets tough, she's not another problem to solve. She's part of the solution. She doesn't test your love with silence, sabotage, or manipulation. She communicates like an adult, not a girl trapped in high school games. And when you're with a woman like that, you'll find yourself thinking clearer, moving smarter, and feeling more focused than ever before. That's not just attractive, that's rare, and it's worth holding on to. 3. She's genuinely happy without constant external stimulation. Some women chase excitement like it's oxygen, needing vacations, parties, shopping sprees, or endless attention just to feel alive. But that kind of thrill is short-lived, and it doesn't build a lasting life. Now this woman? She's different. She's the kind of woman who can find peace in the quiet. She doesn't need a crowd, a camera, or chaos to feel fulfilled. She's happy sharing slow mornings, long walks, deep talks, and lazy Sundays with you. She's present, not for the gram, not for the show, but for the moment, because she knows real happiness isn't found in what's flashy. It's found in what's real. And when life gets tough, when you're grinding, building, trying to make something of yourself, she won't complain or nag. She'll stand by you. She'll build with you. That's rare, and that's a green flag you never ignore. 4. She challenges you, but never tries to control you. This kind of woman doesn't sit back quietly, and she doesn't try to dominate either. She walks that rare line between being supportive and being strong. She challenges you, not to win, but to help you grow. She'll question your assumptions, not your authority. She'll disagree with you, but do it with intelligence, grace, and respect. Her goal isn't to control the relationship. It's to elevate it. She's not here to compete with your masculinity. She wants to complement it. She pushes you to be better, not because you're not enough, but because she sees your potential. and refuses to let you settle. She'll call you out when you're making excuses. She'll point out what you're not seeing. And she'll expect the best from you. Not because she's demanding, but because she believes in the man you're becoming. Weak men are intimidated by her. Strong men. They recognize her as the kind of woman you build a life with. 5. She's comfortable being feminine around you. A truly feminine woman doesn't see softness as a flaw. She sees it as her power. She's not trying to outdo you, out-talk you, or out-lead you. She doesn't see the relationship as a competition, because she knows that real connection isn't built on power struggles. It's built on harmony. She lets you lead, not because she can't, but because she trusts you. She trusts your judgment, your direction, your masculine energy. And in that trust, she opens herself up, nurturing, intuitive, emotionally expressive, not with fear, but with confidence. This isn't weakness. It's not submission. It's called polarity. The dance between masculine and feminine energy that keeps a relationship alive, magnetic, and passionate. In a world that constantly pressures women to toughen up and be like men, a woman who's confident enough to lean into her femininity is rare. And if she does that with you, that's not just a green flag. That's a sign she feels safe in your presence. And that safety is everything. 6. She doesn't weaponize intimacy. In today's world, it's not uncommon for some women to use intimacy as a bargaining chip, whether it's to gain control, manipulate a situation, or assert power. But a truly high-value woman sees intimacy for what it really is, a beautiful connection, not a transaction. She doesn't withhold affection to punish you or use it as leverage to get her way. Instead, her approach to intimacy is grounded in trust, love, and mutual respect. Her physical affection is always consistent, enthusiastic, and genuine. You never have to beg for attention or prove your worthiness just to feel desired and cherished. She understands that intimacy is far more than just physical pleasure. For her, it's an opportunity to deepen emotional bonds, heal together, and recharge spiritually. It's a shared experience that strengthens your connection and fosters trust, ensuring that both of you are supported, fulfilled, and deeply connected. 7. She can be trusted with responsibility. A woman who handles stress with grace, keeps her word, and navigates money, time, or people with skill is not just reliable. She's a game changer. She's someone you can depend on when the stakes are high. Whether it's the business, the children, the household, or your reputation, you know she's got it covered. She doesn't need constant reminders. She's proactive, always a step ahead, anticipating needs before they even arise. She moves through life with the quiet strength and confidence of a queen, never flinching when challenges come her way. When things get tough, she doesn't crumble under pressure. She rises to the occasion. Her ability to stay calm and composed in the face of adversity makes her someone you can always rely on. She keeps your home free from unnecessary drama, making sure that emotional decisions don't undermine the stability you've built together. With her, peace and order reign, and you know that you're in good hands. 8. She honors your vision, even when it's still a dream. A truly supportive woman is one who believes in your mission, even when it's still just a vision on the horizon. She might not fully understand every single detail, but she has unwavering faith in the bigger picture. She sees the kind of man you are, the kind who doesn't just dream but takes action. That belief in you, in your potential, becomes a driving force, lifting you up when the world feels quiet and your goals seem distant. Instead of nagging or doubting, she encourages your journey with patience, and trust. She understands that success isn't always immediate, and she's there for every step of the process, even when it's hard to see the finish line. And when the day comes that you reach your goals, her loyalty doesn't change. She doesn't start celebrating the success alone. She was there long before the applause, cheering you on when no one else believed it was possible. Her support is constant, unwavering, and that's what truly fuels your ambition. 9. She doesn't leave a trail of chaos behind her. Her exes don't label her as crazy or describe her as a whirlwind of drama. She's not the kind of woman who's burned bridges everywhere she's been or left a trail of wreckage behind her. Instead, she moves through life with integrity, avoiding unnecessary conflicts. You won't find her surrounded by enemies or consumed by endless stories where she's always the victim. A woman's past is telling, not because she can't evolve, but because patterns in behavior rarely lie. If she's consistently been the source of chaos in her previous relationships, it's only a matter of time before that same chaos follows her into your life. Take a close look at how she ended her past relationships. Did she leave them with peace, or did they implode in a storm of blame and regret? Is she capable of taking responsibility for her role in things, or does she always point the finger elsewhere? Does she maintain stable friendships, healthy mentorships, and a solid sense of community? Or is everyone around her just another fleeting face in a sea of temporary, transactional relationships? Remember, a woman who seeks peace today likely sought it in the past. Peaceful women come from peaceful pasts. 10. She genuinely likes you, not just the lifestyle you can provide. In the early stages of dating, it can be tough to tell whether a woman is genuinely drawn to you or just the life you can offer her. Does she laugh at your jokes, even when the cash flow isn't there? Does she admire your character before you've built any real status? Or does she only show up when everything's going smoothly? A woman who's truly into you doesn't need the glitz and glam. What she craves is a real connection. She enjoys your company, not your possessions. She finds fulfillment in your personal growth, not just in the material gifts you give her. What's most important to her isn't the lifestyle you provide, but the man you are. She values you for who you are, not who she thinks she can change you into. If she's genuinely interested, it's all about the real you, imperfections and all. All right, guys, if she's showing these 10 green flags, then it's time to pay attention. A relationship built on trust, communication, and shared values is the foundation of something long-lasting. But remember, these green flags are just the beginning. You'll still need to nurture your bond with mutual respect and effort. So if you find someone who ticks these boxes, don't let them slip away. But always stay mindful of your own growth and happiness, too. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more dating advice. And as always, keep working on becoming the best version of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.